I want to thank you for coming on the show.
Glad to be here.
And we had 4 sessions together, is that right?
That's correct. We did have 4 sessions.
Why don't you share with our viewers what your thoughts were and what led you to pursue hypnosis?
Well, where I was so overweight, I was considering all different alternatives to losing weight, and one of them was gastric bypass, and that scared the heck out of me.
Yeah.
So I said there had to be another alternative, and I talked to a friend of mine. He went to a hypnotist about smoking, and she recommended you, and I called you up, and then I stepped in, and it seemed to be working. I felt really good after the first session. I mean, I felt more energized to look at more alternatives out there, and the suggestions that were put in my mind and stuff, I mean, worked. I mean,
what did it feel like to you on that first day?
It was strange. I mean, when I came out of it, I was like, I was ready to go. I mean, I was just, my mind was set to say, let's do something, you know, and I was excited about where I was going to go with this.
Were you listening to me, and also were you creating these images and having these other thoughts
I was listening to you, and I was having my own, it was like separating the two and bringing them together, and, you know, knowing what I want to do and having you help me get to that point in the mind, with the colors that I saw in my mind, and, you know, just everything was just totally relaxing.
I guess the big question is, how much have you lost?
According to my primary.
Your primary physician?
Yeah, I have lost 50 pounds. I have trouble believing it, but that's what he says, 50 pounds.
Very nice.
And my wife called him a liar, and he got on the scale, and he weighed out the right weight, so it was 50 pounds. So
what besides the number, 50 pounds, how do you feel?
I feel better, but my legs still hurt.
Yeah.
But that's because I know where I got to go with those.
Yeah.
But I feel a lot better without the weight. I feel more energetic. I mean, I'm doing more. Each session did get a little easier by the way you brought me under and stuff, and I was able to follow you a lot closer in each session because my mind was where I wanted to be. I knew I had to lose the weight, and I wanted to be more energetic, and I was. I became more active in my life, which I haven't been. I've been really watching TV and just sitting there. I mean, now I'm getting up. I'm going out since I've been with you, I've been going out almost every day. Like I said, the biggest tool of me is the CD.
So what are the sessions like now at home? Do you find it
very relaxing? It's just like you're there with me. I mean, I put them on. Your voice is there. The music's there, and I just close my eyes and I put my legs up and I just go with it. I mean, it's just like you're there with me talking.
So the sessions we did in the office, you got to take home with you?
I got to take home with me, which was, like I said, a very, very important tool to me. And like I said, I listen to them faithfully every day. Yeah. I use one CD each week. Right. And then I go back to phase 1. Right. I keep going right back to the first one.
You have a system, right?
Yeah, and like I said, it seems to be working. So
has this been easy?
Now, yes.
Yeah.
Before, no.
Right.
I mean, I just always picked. I mean, there was any food in the house, I would pick on it.
That switch has been turned off, hasn't it?
Oh, yeah, definitely. The switch is going off, and it's not coming back on.
Tell me, what are your thoughts about the future, your future?
Losing a little more weight and enjoying life a lot more.
Yeah.
And being healthier.
Yeah.
I mean, if I can drop my weight, I'll be off. I bet you if I continue the way I'm going to get off half the pills I'm on now.
So you feel good?
I feel great.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel better each day. I mean, as far as I can tell.
So now that you've canceled your gastric bypass surgery, and we're watching on TV these days, Charlie Weiss, the former coach of the Patriots.
He had the leg problems.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, when I called and canceled, the secretary asked who my doctor was that did the hypnotist, and I said, it was you.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, she said, I think my husband might give him a call. I says, great.
Bring him on, baby.
Yeah, she says it's better than she said it quietly, it was better than gastric bypass.
Yeah.
You know, and I agree with her. So, it's better not to go under the knife than to go under the knife.